Hey folks, Adusium here, playing some more Prison Architect. Let's pause for a minute because I don't remember exactly where I left off. And let's also have the FPS on there from Fraps, so I turned it off. I'm not sure if it shows up in the video or not. Anyways, we're playing some more Prison Architect. So what were we doing? We were growing our prison. We have a lot of money. We have 89 prisoners. We can house up to 125, so we can take in more prisoners if we wanted to. We're having a alright time feeding them, and we are slowly accomplishing some of these goals, I hope. So that's happening, and I'm expanding the prison. But I am probably, here's my plan, and I wanted to kind of announce my plan in the video as I'm doing it. I'm also trying to multitask, which never works out well for me. But my plan is this, and that is I'm going to probably put a break in this series. So I'm not sure how many people are actually watching, but if you're enjoying the series, I do apologize. But I think this is kind of getting repetitive, and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. So, I mean, the plan is going to be to grow the prison a bit more, but that was about it. And then just wait for it to fail and wait for everybody to riot and kill each other, which is bound to happen eventually. So instead, I'm going to probably put a break in these videos, and this will probably be the last one for a little while. But when I come back and I plan to redo this series, I hope to know a bit more about the game, and also, hopefully, there might be a few more updates, maybe a few more features released. So that's the plan, is to kind of put a break right here, just expand the prison until it fails, and then do another series in a few months, and hopefully do something a bit more interesting. Maybe just build out a giant prison from the get-go. Maybe I'll play with Fog of War and continuous prisoner intake, so it's a bit more challenging. Hopefully I'll learn more about the game as I go as well. So that's the short and long of it. And until then, let's go ahead and see if we can start expanding this as is. Alright, so we're going to pause, and we are going to... Well, cloning makes no sense, right? Because if I clone a chunk of the prison, I can only clone so much. Yeah, I can only clone an area basically that big. And I could clone this, but it doesn't matter. I have to build a foundation first before I start cloning crap. So let's go ahead and we'll build out a foundation out here. That seems pretty good. I don't want it touching the edge new. Okay, cancel. Alright, if I do this. Alright. This isn't working, is it? Okay, we cancel the whole thing. There we go. Now I can build it this way and this way. Requires an entrance. Yes, we will build some of those. Where are my entrances? Objects. So right now, I'm just going to expand my prison as much as I can, and hopefully nobody dies, but I fully expect a riot to happen and everybody to die, given a little bit of time. So we are expanding that way, and we'll probably expand this way. Maybe we'll build a cafeteria up here as well. How big was my cafeteria? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 blocks. Can I do the same thing? Foundation, building brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you know what? I might as well build it out this way too. Is this too big of a cafeteria? Maybe. Now we'll build it like that. It'll be big, but, you know, there'll be two of them. Alright, what else am I building? You know what? We'll build some more. well, okay, this is good enough for now. Let's not go completely crazy with the building. This will take a while as is to just tear down the fences and build this. Meantime, we're going to go and turn on prisoners. So we'll start taking more people. We'll just do normal risk. That seems normal. And we'll see what happens. So 13 new prisoners are going to arrive. It's almost nighttime, I think, which means they're going to be working. Their 10 p.m. work hour is coming up. And we're doing alright. We're doing okay, I think. This will actually be nice. There'll be enough room to put metal detectors outside of the building. So that's good. Alright. Another spoon found. Happens. And we'll also lay down some utilities once they've built the buildings and stuff. Let's go ahead and speed things along. It takes too long. Alright. We might build another classroom because I don't know what that guy's doing. He's operating a work saw. So we might build another classroom because it seems like a good idea. These guys are stamping out more license plates, maybe, or something. Yeah, everybody works till midnight. It's an interesting kind of work schedule that I have them on. But we are making license plates, so, you know, whatever. So while the prisoners sleep, the construction workers construct. And did they actually demolish the fence? Not quite, but they'll come back to it, I'm sure. They're going to build these buildings first. So this is, what was this? Cafeteria. So we'll build regular doors here. Build a few. One there. One there. One there. Good. That way they won't, hopefully won't crowd around the same entrance too much. It's just going to take a while to finish all the buildings. Come on. We have 2 people resting. That's good. Our chief and just a guard. Now we have more people resting. That's also good. 5 are resting. Wow. That's fine. Rest up, folks. It's all well and good. Alright. Better rested than not. And then they could get back to work, doing work things. I still don't have enough people passing the damn exam, and I still have no idea how to produce beds. So this is stuff that I plan on finding out and looking up, so that the next time I play, I can actually just do this stuff automatically, rather than not knowing how to do it at all, and hopefully build a much better prison. Maybe I'll watch a few other people's Let's Plays on it. Anybody that is an expert. If anybody knows any experts in this game, feel free to recommend them to me. And I'll definitely check out their channels to hopefully learn some stuff. But anyways, let's get our prison built. Maybe before I break this video I can actually execute somebody in my execution chamber that I'm so excited to use, but can't seem to find anybody that needs executing. What are you in here for? Rape? Torture? Murder? Okay. Still don't think I can execute you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. Alright, we're getting our buildings built. Hopefully very soon those will be completed. And we can build more stuff here, as well as taking out these trees. Although we're doing a pretty good job taking down trees. We have our little forestry area there, and it creates enough wood, plenty of wood for our whatever it is that we're building out of wood. Not license plates, is it? I don't think we're building wooden license plates, but I don't know where the wood's going. I guess just to stacks of wood that we sell for 400 a piece. Oh, look at all these trucks backing up with building materials. Yeah, we have a lot of building to do, so let's speed this along. It'll take a while. Oh, those guys are showering, they're doing their thing. Enough prisoners who don't have serious complaints, that's good. 13 new prisoners coming in, which is also alright. There are our visitors. Tons of garbage. Random crap in the storage area. You gonna finish this building eventually? Come on. Come on, people. You're almost there. Just have like a couple more walls to go. And that wall. And also this fence that may or may not get in the way. I guess it didn't help that I had them tear down the fence. That took up a bunch of construction workers. Alright. So we do have more people in the classroom, yet still not kind of working out. This guy has an 80% success rate. Come on. Pass your damn exam. Uh-oh. Okay, he was found with poison. Good. Glad they stopped him. And we'll finish these buildings eventually. Yes, we will. The hell are you guys going with bricks? I'll take the bricks away. Don't put the bricks over here. Damn it, people. Well, I guess it's concrete. What's the difference? Did I build a concrete foundation? I might have. Oh well. Whatever. Still, am waiting for them to finish. Hopefully soon. Yes, please. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, other than taking all the building materials away. Oh well. Let's watch the prisoners eat. We're getting them fed, but not quite enough. So this is definitely where the second kitchen will come in handy. We're now up to 101 prisoners, which is good, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how big a prison can get. It seems like it could get pretty big. I mean, considering that we can, this is a medium map, I think, and we could buy this land, and all this land here, and here, actually. So we could even expand on the other side of the road. It looks like the prison can get pretty damn big if we wanted to. Yard time. We have a relatively small yard for the amount of prisoners that we have, so we might have to build another yard eventually. If we ever finish building these buildings. There we go. Good job. Good work, people. There we go. We got one building built. Now they're going to have to install the light bulbs. So that's another thing. And pipes. We'll have to run pipes to that, so it's actually two things we have to do. Let's run electricity across the top here. We are on a slightly separate power grid, which is fine. We'll run it through the middle of the building, and hopefully that'll be enough. And then we'll run more electricity down into there as needed. I think we might need more capacitors, so let's throw in 3 more capacitors there. And then as far as piping goes, I actually don't know where I'm going to need the pipes to be. So we'll run them up to here and there, and then we'll figure out where they actually need to go when we build out the cells. And I just plan on copying and pasting these blocks, so we'll see. You know, I probably should just hire another workman somewhere so we could start building a little bit faster. It's a little bit more money, but I think it's worth it. Alright, so we've got people hanging out in the cafeteria, eating and stuff. And we still are at 80% success rate for the education, which kind of sucks. And I can't drop these as far as I can tell. So, I don't know. I guess I just have to complete the objectives. Now, what's next on the agenda? Pipes, people, yard. We will be expanding. Maybe I'll put the new yard down here, so that way these guys can actually go to that yard. I do have one door here, so that's good. Maybe I should put a door, object, door, right here or something. Don't want him having too many doors, but having a couple is good. So we're getting him fed. I mean, we're doing well, all in all, relatively speaking. 8 more prisoners arriving. I think what I need to do is go to prisoners and turn on all of these so that they're a mixed bunch. So that, because right now only medium and low level prisoners can go in here, and all the dangerous folks go in here. I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but I figured maybe they won't kill each other as quickly. Alright, so some prisoners have serious complaints. I don't know what to do about them. A few people are working, helping clean up the kitchen, which is good. Got more people trying to sneak out weapons and spoons. And we have... we did do one of the quests. It looks like somehow unintentionally we reduced the supply of weapons coming into the prison. So that's good. I have no idea how I did that. But I'm glad I did. Some of these guys are producing wood, and now they're going back to sleep. Alright, it'll still take a while to finish building these buildings, which kind of stinks. Let's go to deployment. Can we assign more jobs? We can. Let's assign some more jobs there. Assign some more jobs to the laundry. 9, sure. Assign, that's the max we can assign there. Let's assign more jobs there. Perfect. Alright, so we have more people. Maybe more people will actually work, and we'll get some of this other stuff done a bit quicker. Plus, saves us on hiring more staff. And everyone's relatively happy, so, you know, better or worse, we're doing fine so far. Now, finish the building. Well, it's almost finished. In fact, if we go to utilities, pipes are there, electricity is getting done. Good. We'll run it all the way to the ground floor there. Okay, electricity is practically done. Alright, next on our list of things to do is to start building out cells. So we'll copy, doesn't really matter, I don't think which ones I copy, so we'll copy these. We'll do, you know what, I'll copy these. I like this layout better because it's 2 at a time. And we'll see how many we can put in here. And I'm going to leave some room for showers too. Alright. I could probably put one more there if I do that. That looks good. We'll need to make sure that that becomes a wall. Good. And let's resume. And we'll build some cells, some walls, and then we'll build more, and I'll put a shower up here. And yeah, we're making good. As far as staff goes, I'm going to hire a couple more cooks. Let's hire 2 more cooks, and eventually I'll get them up there. Basically, just duplicate the kitchen area. Utilities. So as far as piping goes, I don't know why this isn't working, but do that. We'll do that. And that. Fantastic. So everyone will have plenty of pipes. Nothing to complain about. And we need to make that into a wall. Materials, brick wall right there. Food is starting to get prepared. Are we out of food? Is that what's happening? Are we backed up with the trucks and all the food is, yeah, it's kind of backed up. Oh, that stinks. We have all this concrete and barely any food. What I might need to do is start building crap out of concrete just to use up some of those materials so we can get the trucks moving. Maybe I should create... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create more storage space for the moment. Where is storage? Security, visitation, for staff room, sports. There it is, storage. Let's create a bit more storage space. For now, we can always get rid of it later as needed. And you know what, maybe we can expand the delivery space. By at least 1, so that we'll have a bit more room. Unload some more of this stuff and get some of these trucks out of the way. There we go. There's a truck out of the way. And we'll start getting food. And yeah, they're going to be pissed because they didn't get fed. It's kind of my fault. Hey, but we produced some superior beds somehow, but I don't understand how. There we go. We have a guy. So I think there's a bed. I think we just needed to get enough people in there. And when we have enough people in there, they can make the beds. Which is excellent. Come on. Use up the materials that we have. Damn it, people. Alright. Probably build some concrete walls, I guess. Let's go to rooms. We're gonna go to materials. And we want concrete because we have too much of it. And I'm just gonna build it out to here and hope. Alright, well, let's measure out 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 5. That's something and a fridge. 2, 1, 2. Okay, this should be good. I'll build it like so. I'll build object, staff, door. And we will demolish that door and build a staff door there instead. And I'm still hoping to get some of these trucks moved out of the way. So we got our superior beds there waiting for export. We've got visitors, but I need food. There's all the food on the trucks, and the only way to get it is to move this stuff. Rooms, deliveries. Let's expand the deliveries even more. And you know what we can do is we could put some deliveries on this side. Because why not? There we go. Now there should be plenty of room to get all the deliveries out of the way and get these trucks moving in. Alright, progress. Good. We have so much freaking concrete. And I think it's because I built the foundation initially out of concrete while I had the game paused, then I deleted that and started building out of brick, but it still ordered all the concrete. That's what I think happened. So we better have enough food when the next meal time starts. Why aren't you taking these deliveries off of the truck? Maybe I can just dump these. There we go. That works. Gets the next truck moving in. Those silly visitors. Yeah, we're desperate for food. And they're still not unloading for some reason. Everything that I expect them to unload. And I don't know what to do. I built you a kitchen. I used concrete. Isn't that good enough? What else do I need to build? Let's build another classroom. We'll do a concrete foundation to make sure to use all the concrete that we have. And we'll build a big classroom like so. That's probably too big. Alright, you know what? We'll build a small classroom like so. It doesn't need to be that big. Alright, good. And we're going to designate this as a kitchen. Where's my kitchen? Canteen, kitchen. It's going to be a large kitchen. And this is going to be a... Well, I'm going to hold off on the canteen part. Alright, we're starting to move some bricks. Some concrete bricks out here. Or concrete blocks. And steel. Good. That's something, at least. We got food. Barely any. Oh, these guys are going to be pissed. They're not getting fed. This might result in the destruction of the prison. I don't know how. What went wrong, but something went wrong where we're not getting these trucks to move quickly enough out of here. There's my food truck that I need desperately. Look at all this food and more prisoners. And it's just not moving quickly enough. These guys have been sitting there for a day, basically. Alright, extra concrete can go into storage there. Now we have room for stuff to get some of that food out. Come on, trucks, get out of here. Good. Now we can unload the rest of this. Tree. Since when are we getting trees shipped in? Well, whatever. And I guess we have prisoners helping unload stuff. I guess those are the kitchen workers. But at least now we'll have food. So there are a lot of angry people because we didn't have the food. Oh well. 20 superior beds. Is this in one day? Because I produced more and now they're gone. So I don't know. We had a gun or a drill. That was a drill. Alright. Room requires entrance. Yes. We will build. Staff. No. Utilities. No. Objects. Yes. Door. Right there. And this is going to be a staff door right here. And then we need to build a fridge. Which way is the top of the fridge? I can't tell. I don't think it matters which way I have it facing though. And then I can build a sink here if it ever stops out of saving. Nope, don't want to build a sink. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, sink can go right there. And then I can build 2 more fridges right here. And then we could start building ovens, basically going up this way. We'll build 4 ovens. We'll start with this. Some of the food got taken here, and then we can always expand. We'll need to put in some electricity. Nope. This is probably better. And we'll go this way too. But the trucks are moving, and that is a very good thing. Because a lot of these folks are not thrilled about not getting fed. Luckily, we have plenty of food now. Plenty of stuff being constructed. So we built this. This is going to be our classroom. Classroom. You know what? Before I do too much there, let's go back to here. And let's finish building our kitchen area. So this is going to be a canteen. And then we'll need to start building tables and stuff. I don't think the prisoners are smart enough to go to the appropriate area based on how busy it is. Okay, so we want this facing out. I guess I can only put 1 per side. It's fine, we'll do that. We'll put some trash barrels down or something. This is good enough. And then tables and benches. So bench, 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 bench. Okay, no more bench. You know what, just so that I'm not wasting these, we'll finish building a row right here, and then we'll go table and build our tables right there. So we've got our canteen getting built, we've got our kitchen area getting done. We need water, obviously, for the sink, so we'll run that to here. And hopefully we get some more of these resources kind of out of the way. There's some more food. What's that? That is our food trays coming in. Good. Come on, start cooking. You're gonna have breakfast soon. Or lunch, I don't know. I forget when I start actually having them start eating, but the point is we now have food to serve, so start cooking up that food. Yeah, there's a lot more food. It spoils less when it's in the fridge. 36, yeah, so we can, 1 box of food lasts a lot longer that way. And are these cells done? These cells are done. We can actually, we do have people here. Cool. So that's awesome. We've got a spoon fight. See, you played knifey spoony before. That's not a knife. That's a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. It's not a knife. That's a spoon. I see you've played knifey spoony before. I think that's how that quote goes. Coffee, beer. Coffee, beer. C-O-F-B-E-A. Something like that. I'm butchering Simpsons quotes in case you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's what I'm doing. Episodes of The Simpsons that I saw years and years ago. that I still remember to this day. I wish I could somehow market that talent, but I haven't figured out exactly how. That guy is waiting to be let into the kitchen. There's a reason we don't let people just walk into the kitchen, and that is because there's dangerous materials in here and stuff. Deaths, one today. Who the hell died and where? Dead. Okay, I guess those two guys got into a fight. Yeah, I have people pissed at me. That's because they haven't been getting fed. And that is definitely partially my fault. Definitely partially maybe. You know what? Open. Just keep the store open. Let these guys get the food out. So we will need to make sure that we get some food out to these guys. And I guess some of them should go up there, while some of them should go down here. It's kind of confusing having two canteens. In the future, what I may have to do is just build one giant canteen with the idea that I will expand it. So leave room for expansion, basically. I think there's more fighting going on. Yeah. Unconscious, yep. Yeah, I think they're pissed off again because they haven't been getting fed properly. But now that they are, things should quiet down a bit. So those guys are getting fed up there. These guys are getting fed down here for the most part. There's some food. There's some more food for you. There's bacon. Who doesn't like bacon? So it's all well and good. Hey, come back. We got more food. Well, whatever. So, yeah, a lot less people are pissed off now. There's still 42 people, 41 people pissed off, but still less than before, which is a good thing. Wow. 1 dead bodies, 10 require medical attention, 10 in lockdown, 6 in solitary. So, yeah, obviously, bad stuff happens. That guy's unconscious and in solitary. Obviously, bad stuff happens when I don't feed my prisoners, as we just witnessed. Alright, well, not much I can do about it, right? So, hopefully the trucks keep on moving. Oh, that's a hearse. Interesting. First time I ever noticed that. I guess the dead body is going to get shipped out there. And I should be prepared to search these guys because with them being upset, they're more likely to sneak out tools and crap and try to steal stuff. But we have a ton more food being prepared, so hopefully, if all goes well and all the dishes are being washed and more free time, so hopefully everyone will get fed by the end of the day. So I do need to build more stuff, but I'm also... Alright, objects. We need to build this into a classroom. Rooms. Where's my classroom? Classroom. There. Good. Alright, we had 15 prisoners pass our exam areas thing, which is great because what I want to do is go to programs, and I want to start this program. Reschedule all programs. I thought, oh, that's the alcoholics therapy. General education. Teacher in a classroom, 3 hours, 9 to 12. Foundation education. So I just need chairs and desks, right, to officially make this a classroom. School desks and an office desk. So let's go build our office desk right here. We'll have it facing this way. Our teacher can stand back here. We'll build the chair, you know, even though it's not required. It still seems like the right thing to do. And then we can build, oops, a bunch of school desks. This'll do. Perfect. So we could have 2 classrooms there, the bigger one, the smaller one. Time for food. Chow time. And again, we still have more food being cooked continuously, so hopefully everybody gets fed. Yep, That's going down. We have some food here too, not as much. Because for some reason the cooks seem to have gravitated to the bigger kitchen. But we do have some stuff, and in fact what I can do is go to deployment and go to jobs and assign a few prisoners here too. Maybe I should have built the other door. Seemed like a terrible idea to just have the kitchen open for anybody to walk in, but I don't know, I guess they do it on Orange is the New Black, which I have no idea if that shows realistic as to what women's prison is like. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know. I've never been to a women's prison. Never been to any prison. But I figure if I do have to go to prison at some point, they probably wouldn't put me in a women's prison, so that's a thought. Not a very good one, or a coherent one, but a thought nonetheless. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to whatever it is that's going on here. We're building stuff. These guys are getting alcoholics, not so anonymous, because I can see the guy's name right there. Tom Curtis. He's in for murder. But he's also an alcoholic. So, what else is happening? Yeah, we need more prison cells. So where's my clone army? Here we go. More cells there, and last ones. And then utilities, we need water. So we should be able to just run the pipe at least that far. I don't know how much further I want to run this pipe before it loses water pressure. I might have to run the bigger one up a ways. But this will have to do. Alright. So we are running out of money too. We've not out of money, but we're using up a lot of money. Although we have grown as far as our daily profit. Let's go to let's slow things down just a little bit, and then we'll go to bureaucracy. And there's not much else I can learn. So let's go to no, that was it. Just seeing if I can learn anything. No, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to grants and see if we can take on some more grants. 200 beds. I'll do that in a bit. Nutrition. I still have no idea how to do that. We'll do the nutrition one anyways, and I'll figure it out as I go. So 10 superior beds. And it looks like it resets every day, so I can only make so many beds per day before it kind of undoes itself. Maybe I just need to expand the carpentry shop. I can expand it upward or to the side here. It's a thought. So got our table there, we've got our armed guard locker area. We have 2 armed guards, which is okay, I guess. Prisoners don't like having armed guards in the premises, but then again, you know, stop being dicks about it. This seems like it's broken. Cleaning cupboard, and it wants a school desk, office desk. Yeah, so something's not quite right there. This one is fine. We just need electricity to be run over here. That might be enough. And we should have our small classroom where we can hopefully get people to pass the GED, GEC. I've almost got a few more cells built. 20 prisoners. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be a bit too much soon. Until we get these things completed, that is. It's getting there. Open. I hate how these guys can't walk through. some of these doors open. There you go, normal. So we've got, yeah, we'll have barely enough space to hold the new batch of prisoners. I don't know if we'll have enough food, but that's what we're doing. We're expanding, right? We need more sinks, more fridges. I think I put this fridge in backwards. I don't know. Shower time up there, good. Food time down here is good. You know what? Let's hire more cooks. 12, 13, 14. Some of them should theoretically migrate up here and work in that kitchen. Meanwhile, we have 8 more prisoners after this, but we've got 20 more. Luckily, we do have the room for them, theoretically. We just need to actually get the stuff built, and then they can go and move in. There they are. And there they are. They're in our deliveries area. And, yeah. So basically, we just keep growing until we can't feed them anymore, and everybody stabs each other with spoons. That's kind of what I expect to have happen. Hey, prisoners may be cooking, maybe not. I'm not quite sure. They're working, but they're just standing around doing nothing. I like that guy's just standing there. He's like, drugs? Drugs. He wants drugs, that's all. Stop stealing tools, also. We'll have to do another shakedown at night. So theoretically, they should be preparing lots and lots of food. Again, theoretically. Because we do have a ton of prisoners that need to be fed. Knife. Oh, jeez. Everyone's taking stuff. These guys are cooking too. They have 1, 2, yep, all 4 stovetops are going. That's a good thing. We're going to build more stovetops and more fridges. Cooker. Okay. Fridge. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Good. And then I'll build a few sinks up there. And then I can build stuff in the middle too, because we have a huge empty area in the middle there. So I still don't like how it doesn't seem like they're going to the right kitchen necessarily at the right time, or maybe the food's not being distributed correctly. I don't know. I don't know how to assign specific numbers of prisoners to any one area. I could just say, you know, all the low and medium level prisoners can go in here, and all the max security prisoners go in here, and that way I can separate them out that way. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. But we're learning. This is a learning experience is what this is. So we're never going to complete these beds, are we? Carpentry. So we need to expand this workshop. Let's do this. Materials. Brick wall. We're going to really, if we're going to expand the carpentry shop, we're going to really expand the carpentry shop here. Actually, foundation. Brick foundation. There we go. And that'll destroy this wall, theoretically. Alright, so buttons, so wow, they do clump up quite a bit. That's the other thing I guess I should do is make a yard for medium and low prisoners, make one for high, and that's how I can kind of separate all of them to certain areas, make this a little bit more manageable. And now they're all off into various directions. These guys, I have no idea what they're doing, but I don't think they're going to destroy this wall, are they? I hope they do. Alright, finish the building so that I can see what happens. Please. Auto-saving. Building's not quite finished yet. Oh, they have so much leftover crap. Alright. Well, it's something. It's a something. Utilities. That's right. These guys need power. Sure. I think that'll work. If not, I'll run it through the middle there. Requires entrance. Okay, so I think I have to do this. Materials. Demolish walls. If I demolish that wall, we'll see. I might wreck this whole workshop. Did I have to hire a teacher, or do the teachers automatically come in? I think teachers automatically come in. There we go. This is what I was after. Perfect. Now what we can do is go to rooms, and where's workshop? Office, infirmary, security, workshop. We just expand right there. Perfect. And then we're going to build a ton more carpentry tables. Objects, carpentry table. One. Oh, I guess I can't just build them. Never mind. Let's do this then. Can I build one there? And there. Can I do this? Kind of. I can't rotate it. Interesting. Alright, so if I do this. No, you know what? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't know why I'm taking so long to figure this out, but let's build 2 more of those. We'll kind of double up on what we have already here, and then we'll lay out more carpentry tables in the other direction in a few minutes. Table there, right there. Okay, now this area is going to be just all carpentry tables. There, perfect. And then we'll figure out what to do about electricity. But I think the only way I'm going to get the beds done is if I have enough carpentry tables to just do it. Basically. Utilities, how are we doing for power? These guys are going to get power. And I guess these guys just need power. Let's just do that. Perfect. Alright. So they'll be able to work here tonight too. But at the same time, we'll get more built. And we'll go to objects and we'll build ourselves another door just to have. You know what? I shouldn't build it there. Objects. Door right here. And then we'll build a metal detector. Right there. Utilities, electrical. I guess that one can be on a separate power grid. Maybe. Am I gonna short this out? Crap. No. These two are separate. Okay, good. This is where I'm keeping the power grid separate. So we'll figure out this stuff in a bit. I'm still kind of confused about feeding the prisoners. We're still not quite getting there. And these guys still don't have power, which is a little weird. But I guess we haven't finished building. There we go. Now they should have power. Alright. And I don't know why nobody's come into the workshop to work. But we are going to do a quick shakedown. Because sprinkler, no, that's what I have highlighted. Drill. Yeah, we have a lot to search through. Wow, I blew through that money really quickly. I guess the workshop's kind of expensive. Probably all the carpentry tables and stuff. So this is where we are. Somebody found a knife. I fully expect to find some people who've tried digging their way out. But poison, yeah. Yeah, I'm expected to find a lot of stuff after that day when I didn't feed them. I figured they'd be a little bit pissed off. Bang up. What the hell is bang up? Let's slow things down so I can actually read. No, okay. Send all willing prisoners back to their cells. This will make your prisoners very angry if you leave them locked up for too long. I don't know when I would use that, but I'm sure it has a place and a use. No real tunnel attempts or escapes. That's kind of interesting. We got a few people in solitary being locked away. 2 in solitary, 14 awaiting WoW. That's, I guess, what they get for trying to smuggle weapons and stuff. There's our kitchen. Aha! We did find one tunnel. So that's where we go to materials, remove tunnels, and we remove that. But only one, which is, again, a little odd. I fully expected to find more. There's number 2. Materials, remove tunnel. So that's how we remove these tunnels. Get this a little bit more organized. Still have room in solitary. I don't know why we're not putting... There we go. Okay, we just put these two in the... Not really solitary if you put 2 people in the same cell. Oh. Game. It's silly. I think the AI could definitely use a little bit of improvement. Game is technically still in alpha. So, early access, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it's being called these days. So, I mean, it's... not be too harsh, but... just like how they stuck 2 people in the same cell and call it solitary. There they go. They did it again. What's the point of building solitary cells if you're just gonna... And this one's just open. And they're still not done searching, which kind of stinks because... yeah, we're gonna call off the search because they're gonna go shower and it's good enough. Alright. So, that was good. This guy's tired, so he just stopped. That guy's still sleeping for whatever reason. I want to see if they'll make the beds, and then I can figure out what to do from there. Did we die? Did a bunch of people die? Because I know we had way more people, or did a bunch of people just get released? Like, that was... I mean, 1 prisoner is due to release, but I don't know. Come on. Go to work. Work is at 9 a.m. There's one guy that showed up. It's nice. Anybody else care to show up? 2 guys, 3 guys showed up to work, and a foreman who's teaching, supposedly. Success chance 100%. Why aren't they actually building shit? Maybe they don't do that because this is kind of the teaching block right now. Plus there's people in here, reform program, and are there people in here? No, there's a teacher. Poor guy, just kind of standing around. Prisoners are helping cook. This stuff's being built. This kitchen is doing stuff. Yeah, This guy may or may not be sticking his head through the TV screen. So there we go, more people learning. With the book learning and such. And things. Yuck. Alright. Good. Well, anyways, this has been fun. Basically, my plan was to just expand until I run out of money and I can't expand it anymore and everybody gets pissed and dies, which I'm sure is bound to happen if I play for a little bit longer, but I am going to put a break right here. And like I said, I'm going to put a break in the series. When I come back, I'll probably start a brand new prison. I've learned a lot from this, and some of the things I learned, I think, will be to plan for one giant canteen and kitchen eventually, so just kind of plan it out. Plan for maybe even a bigger... I don't have to necessarily plan for a giant foundation. What I would do is I would start in the corner here, or maybe start in the middle and start building out. And then, as time comes, I would add more walls. But I would save the space with the intention of eventually having a giant prison complex. I mean, this is pretty damn big, but still, you can see that we can accept way more prisoners. Same thing with some of this other stuff. Things like the armory, maybe the medical ward, although these don't need to be huge, I don't think. Medical ward, laundry doesn't need to be huge, kennel, this is broken, morgue doesn't need to be that huge. Really, it's the places where the prisoners interact with the most. So the cells, the showers, maybe the yard. I might create a couple of yards, or maybe just plan for one giant yard. Workshop needs to be huge. Classrooms I would actually build 2 of. Visitation center would probably need to be big because as I take in more prisoners, there's going to be more visitors. And the game room would probably need to be pretty big. But this is, I don't know what's going on. This is ridiculous because, like, look, you could go over here. There's phone booths. There's a bench over there. But nope, everybody just crowds around. So I would definitely build a bigger yard with more stuff in it. Can I put something interesting in the yard? Objects? No, I cannot. I can put a sofa in there, but that's about it. So that's what I've kind of learned, and that's what I'm going to strive to do. But we'll do that a little bit later. So folks, if you enjoyed this series, please let me know. Leave a like, or feel free to leave comments below. Let me know if you can think of ways that I can improve on the prison, or kind of stuff that I might have missed. I'm still kind of new to the game and learning it as I go, so I'm always up for hearing suggestions and improving my gameplay. But until then, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you keep on tuning in as I play more games across various genres on my channel, and I'll definitely come back to Prison Architect a little bit later though. So until then folks, I'll see you guys next time.